November 12th, 2009. Nintendo decided to usher in a new wave of Mario, called it the Mario Mandate. A lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people started saying that the subject hasn't been the same ever since. On top of that, people are starting to ask questions. Questions such as, whatever happened to Daisy? Is Toadsworth still alive? Why doesn't the Mario Party announcer say new record like she used to? You ever think about that?
Xalem, what the f are you talking about?
Mario spin-offs are dead. Let me explain. The Mario Mandate requires that all pieces of media associated with the Mario Company must abide by the guidelines placed by Nintendo to ensure they are adhering to the family-friendly brand. This paper is blank, why am I lying to you? The Mario Mandate is a topic I never see any discussion for. It basically states that in the late 2000s, the portrayal of Mario was straying so far away from the family-friendly brand that Nintendo created a special team to quality check every piece of Mario media. If it sounds like some sort of covert secret ops mission, that's because it's not real. Nintendo's not gonna spend money psychoanalyzing Waluigi's crotch shot, adult-themed jokes, over-sexualized characters, having to recall an entire game because the QA team didn't realize that the final release included an accidental slur. These aren't typically things you associate with the family-friendly series.
Oh shit, Bowser's got a gun!
But this got me thinking. The Mario Mandate would make a lot of sense. Ever since the Wii era, we've seen a considerable drop in quality from the Mario series. Not so much the main series, but more like the side stuff, which is pretty much everything that's not a 2D or 3D platformer. Mario Sports, Mario Parties, Paper Mario. Usually when I see people talk about these series, it's more nostalgia than excitement. Like, wow, I really wish Mario was like the good old days. You know, you just don't see people throwing parties over Mario Golf Super Rush.
It's like 17 degrees out here and I'm not wearing pants.
So, I did a little digging, got a little bit too close for comfort. But I think I understand why Mario spin-offs just don't feel the same, why a lot of people refer to them as a cash grab and bland, and because in 2009, they kinda were just an afterthought to Nintendo. Why would I worry about tennis, baseball, golf, soccer, Olympics, and basketball when I could put my attention towards one of the best-selling series of all time? Can you guess which one sold more? I'm guessing nobody is surprised. Now, I've been a Nintendo fan my entire life. I was racing on Peach's Castle before I knew how to form a full sentence. Hell, I came out of the womb with a Nintendo 64 controller. So I have been there for the entirety of Mario's life. At least in 3D. I might have barely been able to speak, but that doesn't mean I wasn't there during Waluigi's conception. And you guys thought this was scary? And this was the time where nobody knew what they were doing in 3D. We had to make the transition from this to this to this. So let's put the biggest face in gaming on the box and just watch the money pour in. This was no doubt going to be a success and ushered in what I like to call the golden age of Mario. You have a console that supports 4 players, all of the major simple sports. Anybody can pick up this game and fall in love with it, so why would we not take advantage of it? We can make it a party, or we can do a side spin-off series. The Nintendo 64 is where Nintendo learns that they could take Mario and put him in anything. Did you know that Mario had a hidden mask in the code of Majora's Mask? He didn't, but you believed me for a second, didn't you?
He was in Ocarina, though.
We have all of these characters from the Super Nintendo, so all we have to do is put them in 3D, add a little bit of spin on them, and voila, we call this character development. PlayStation has Aerith Gainsborough, f you, we've got Colorado the Koopa. But like I said, nobody knew what they were doing in 3D. It's hard to make the Mario series offensive unless you did something off the wall like, I don't know, give one of the characters a gun? But this was also the beginning of the family-friendly brand that Nintendo was trying to foster. You couldn't get 4 of your friends to come over and play Tekken and Need for Speed. You could only have a party with Nintendo, which is probably why everybody over the age of 60 still refers to these as Nintendos. This was the friendly face of the video game industry, but with consoles advancing, it was only natural that technology would too. And with that came the GameCube, and as much as I love this system, this is the start of where we would see all those problems. For example, did you know that Nintendo released a Mario game that was rated T for teen? You know how bad I had to beg my parents to play this game? It's got fucking Kirby in it, how bad can it be? The GameCube not only brought a graphical upgrade to the Mario series, but a huge leap forward in characterization. You pop in Super Mario Sunshine and realize the voice acting is on par with a Kingdom Hearts game.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man. I won't let you take Mama Peach away.
Okay, that might have not been the best example. You pop in Toadstool Tour, and after 10 seconds, you realize you're watching an Academy-winning masterpiece that would make Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg fall back in their seats.
Oh, what show?
Yeah. Great. Alright. Okay, I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Nintendo put faith in their third-party studios, and they delivered tremendously. All of the sports games, in my eyes, are far and above advancements to their Nintendo 64 counterparts. Extra minigame modes, more unlockable characters, more elaborate locations, and we were blessed with 2 new sports and 4 new Mario parties. Not to mention a dancing game, plenty of 2D games. We had almost 40 games from 2003 to 2005 that featured Mario. Super Mario Advance, Mario Golf, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Mario and Luigi, Dr. Mario, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Paper Mario, Mario Pinball, Mario Tennis, Mario Baseball, Mario Strikers. 3 years without a single mainline game and almost no controversy. Almost. Anybody remember that Super Mario Strikers promotional poster with the 2 soccer balls?
I don't think I need to explain that.
But Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door did have this scene in the Japanese version where you'd walk in on this back alley murder, which would immediately be changed in all international releases because, you know, we would hate to see Mario associated with something like murder.
I only had 4 numbers to write. How the hell did I run out of space?
But then we get to 2007. From the GameCube to the Wii, things didn't really change much. I mean, sure, we got a new controller, but the graphics and personality didn't really make any advancements. But 3 games, all released in 2007, directly caused what people refer to as the Mario Mandate, and the first game on our list is... How can Paper be offensive? Some people say this is the last good Paper Mario. Others say it was the catalyst that ruined the series. I say 99% of people see this game and go,
What the fuck is a Paper Mario?
but if you're a fan of Paper Mario, you probably know exactly where this is going. Turning this game on its back, we have comic mischief, mild cartoon violence, but nothing about sexual content. This is Thudley, a companion character that aids you in solving puzzles using his weight, more specifically, his girth. Now, for those who don't know, girth is the circumference around the length of a cucumber. I don't know why Nintendo would have a problem with that, but apparently they did, seeing as though every other word out of this character's mouth is girth. Does he even have a mouth? Nintendo did not like this at all, but they also didn't like the mildly stereotypical lizard and the section where Mario essentially has to go to the confines of hell to save his brother from the evil beings around him. Strike 1. Strikers! Mario Strikers Charge, to be exact, is regarded by many as the best Mario sports game ever made. Next Level Games headed the project, the same team known for the Punch-Out reboot and the newer Luigi's Mansion titles. And let me just say, they have mastered characterization in their video games. They know exactly how to give personalities and life to this famous cast of characters. Look at Mario's face! Look at how angry everybody is! Look at the sex appeal! To be fair, this is the most personality we have ever seen injected into a Mario game, which is probably why Daisy's ass was a primary factor that led to the Mario Mandate. Strike 2, Mario Party 8 contained a slur. While these games released with far more suggestive themes than Nintendo anticipated, Mario Party 8 actually got recalled due to insensitive dialogue featured on one of the game boards. In UK slang, this is a derogatory term used to describe mentally handicapped persons, so yeah, let's not release that.
3 strikes within 3 months, and even though these were minor compared to other controversies at the time, Nintendo was not fond of any of this. We can't have our leading man be scandalous. So Nintendo, allegedly, introduced the Mario Mandate. The guidelines for how Mario should be represented in media, the paper's still blank. And taking a look at the upcoming Mario games, there's a lot of proof for that argument. More games featuring Mario came out in 2005 than in 2009 to 2011. And to add insult to injury, all of the games that were being pushed had a severe lack of personality as compared to the GameCube. The Mario Kart series completely switched its branding to a more casual style that appealed to everyone and ditched more of the cartoony menu system. I mean, it's fine, but let's be honest, which one gets you more excited to play Mario Kart? Mario Sports received the biggest downgrade I've ever seen, seeing as both of the games are glorified demos without any special courses or alternate game modes. The same goes to the golf games, which got relegated to an okay 3DS title, which is still miles better than what happened with baseball and soccer. At least we got basketball and horseback riding. And Paper Mario got the worst treatment. Every time I hear about Paper Mario, somebody brings up this interview from director Tanabe mentioning Miyamoto's request to not use any new characters, so the developers were forced to expand their creativity. We don't want developers making custom versions of existing Mario characters for new games. Okay. All of these things caused the Mario Mandate, and is the reason why we saw such a sharp decline in Mario titles in the late 2000s. the Mario mandate was actually real.
Think about Nintendo during the Wii era. New Super Mario Bros., Mario Kart Wii, DS, Galaxy, Galaxy 2, all sold tremendously better than the best-selling GameCube game. These titles didn't have a gimmick. There were no water jet packs or double carts or mansions. I mean, I guess you could call space a gimmick, but no. On the sidelines, you had the entire Wii series, Nintendogs, Brain Age. If all of these simple titles were doing massive sales under the Wii's life cycle, why in the world would we focus on Wario World 2? Although a lot of things in the Mario mandate do make a lot of sense, Nintendo is a business, and business follows the trends of the market. If there was such a thing as the Mario mandate, Nintendo would just watch all of these third-party companies fizzle out. In reality, they were just given a new direction. Next Level Games weren't banned from making Striker games, that much is obvious. They were just put on Punch-Out and Luigi's Mansion. We don't talk about this one. Indie Cube still makes Mario Party to this day. Nintendo just decided to shift the gameplay in a new direction, and then proceeded to make it worse. And then if you thought that was bad enough, then Intelligent Systems is a bit different because this was around the time where Miyamoto was extremely against stories in any Mario title. I mean, this dude almost blew his lid when he found out about Rosalina's storybook in the first Mario Galaxy, but Fire Emblem blew up, so like, f this guy, am I right?
So is the Mario mandate a neat piece of history? Yeah. People like rumors and people like to gossip. But if we look at the hard physical evidence given to us by Nintendo, it is so easy to realize that this is just a fabrication among all other things. The Wii U bombed because Nintendo used the same Apple-style mentality where simple and fun is better. Thankfully, they switched it up, pun not intended, and now Nintendo is slowly reverting back to making some very promising spin-offs. I still wish that the Mario Party announcer would sound like she did originally, and we still had the mini-games and the sports titles, but Nintendo is taking steps in the right direction. Mario's spin-offs aren't going anywhere. He's been the happy-go-lucky plumber that we've known for the past 40 years, so don't worry. Nobody that Nintendo cares about is going to get killed off.
Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
I said nobody that Nintendo cares about. I'm gonna do it. You're gonna stay in right there and I'm gonna do this first time. So is the Mario mandate a neat piece of... Go upstairs.
Someone has a piss king!